Hello, good evening, welcome. We are back with the Outer Worlds as I am looking to finish this before Dreadtober begins next week on Wednesday. So last time we finished the Peril of Gorgon DLC, which I still wish we could have got the good ending, but we needed a lot more on certain perks, unfortunately, that need to be a higher level, which we sadly couldn't get to. But I still had fun with the DLC regardless. I thought it was quite interesting, just learning about like some things that adds to the actual story of the Outer Worlds. And plus, we got some good weapons. So, I don't think I'll do the murder on Dono's DLC, if I pronounce that correctly. um, but let's jump into the Outer Worlds. So we'll be doing this today and tomorrow, which I almost didn't do a stream today because I felt really tired after that 9 hour stream, which I didn't intend to be like a 9 hour stream. I thought it was just gonna be like that. Oh wow. But I generally had fun time. Did a bit of stories too. Finished Metroid Samus Returns. So now next week we can just jump into Dread and be done with the marathon. Alright, like I said, today we are gonna I just I'm not gonna bother with that side quest. I generally think it's stupid. uh we're gonna do the faction quest first though. Although, we still have that surprisingly. So why don't we do that one first? So I guess we're not completely done with the DLC. It's like, alright, let's see that real quick. Oh, only part of yesterday I felt like I didn't miss anything was the state of play outside of like Sorrows, which we're gonna be doing Returnal for Dreadtober. I want to actually do a full playthrough of the game, start to finish, because I can never complete a run in the game, even though it's my favorite PS5 game. What else? Neo 3, which, I mean, that release date was already leaked, so I got a lot of Souls-likes to do, especially with Code Vein to be in January 30th. I can never catch a break. Like, I still have Neo to go through in Neo 2. There was that platformer that was there too I was interested in, because it looked really neat art style-wise. Chrono Desert I might check out, because if I recall, it's supposed to be like Dragon's Dogma. So, I mean, that right there, that's enough for me to actually want to check it out. It looked interesting, too. Alright, let's jump into it. Just kinda curious who the final companion is. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda curious. Right, so let's see, what we need to sell first. Do, 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 do. Let's see, vending machines. Oh, there they are. Let's see, sell. I think I already have one of those, so I'm just gonna sell it. Let's see, bonus of extra headshot. Oh, wow, that's actually more useful. Okay, yeah, so sell as well. Got some junk. Alright, we have these to find. Jeez. Oh wait, those were already there. It's like a lot of them got destroyed from like that blast.
Huh? Please and wonders understand cleaning prowess.
Get him! Oh yes, give me all of that. Let's go this way. Let's see, that's 500. Oh, that's close by. Let's go this way then. Just want to look at the map. Oh, we could just fast travel there. Let's do that. There we go. Do, do, do. Oh, I'm all ready for the spooks. My copy of Silent Hill has arrived. today.
Those researchers sure know how to pick them. Let's grab that comic and get.
Just in case they have anything else around here. It's like, might as well take it. Alright, look at the map again. Let's see. Jeez, that one's on the outskirts. So I don't think we'll stream on Sunday then if we get done with this. Tomorrow. I was just looking to get down there, but okay. Good to know. Gravity will always be one's enemy in these games, no matter what. Ooh, pep pills. Alright, got this one, which will just fast travel here. I swear, sometimes when I see that meme, gamers don't have friends. I feel like that's all that like that joke at times just feels real when someone's like, online multiplayer game, no single player, bad game, something like that. I'm just saying it because like there was a multiplayer game on Steam I got to play test. Don't like no offline mode. Ugh. I don't know, I always find that funny. Damn it.
Repairing body bag
Why the hell did that not save me? Speaking of multiplayer, I remember downloading Dark Tide. I should finally try that game out. Plus, I'm always a sucker for, like, 4K stuff. Not 4K, yeah, 40K. Ooh, especially when Dawn of War 4 finally drops, I'm playing that. It's day one. Oh, I see how you get up there now. That is the way. Oh, it is. Never mind. Try that again. How are you supposed to get up there then? I don't get it.
Make it dirty, Sam cleans it up.
There we go. Did you drop any loot?
Dr. Hampton, tell me about Adrena time. What does it do?
Hasn't Clarence already dumped a pile of promotional materials on your head?
Where's the fun in that? My listeners want to hear it in normal words.
It's an injectable drug that improves a patient's speed, awareness, mental acuity, and endurance. In moderation, Adrenatime will uplift the laboring classes by strengthening their minds and work ethic.
That's quite the mission. What's driving this vision of uplift?
I am a solutions-oriented woman. I see a problem and I am moved to solve it. Poverty is one such problem. Through science, I believe we can improve the poor, and in so doing, improve Halcyon.
Can't get up here. Is there like a road that leads up there? Oh, seems like there is. That's the case. Oh, we have one of those. Keep an eye out.
Well, this is a bit over the top, don't you think?
Hey, more loot for us to get. So, Oh, there we go. Light ammo. This place sure loved its baked beans for whatever reason. Jeez.
We call them marauders, like they have some kind of group identity. They don't. The name was coined in Edgewater, I think. One of the towns first hit by the Adrenatime crisis. A lonely Spacer's Choice outpost on the edge of a barren sea. A prime place for the company to test a disastrous new product. When the town started fraying at the edges, hardly anyone else in the colony noticed. Just like Lucian planned. I read the reports. Every missing person. Every unexpected death. A town already teetering on the edge, and Adrenatime shoved it off a cliff.
Huh, kinda surprised nothing was in that bin. Ooh, there's some in the locker.
When does man become marauder? People talk about them as if they've transformed, like they've mutated.
Enviable setup they've got here. Stargazing with this thing would be quite a treat.
But beneath their masks, they're only people. Dangerous people, with a terrible illness, but people still. When we call a man a marauder, have we given up on him? How do we know when he's become one? How can you decide to give up on someone? Have I given up on Harvey? Who does this suffering serve, I wonder? Spacer's Choice?
There we go. Now we just gotta look for the one in the mines. Let's head towards the lower exterior. Jeez. Let's see. I want to try out some weapons. Ooh, like that plasma launcher. That would be cool to use. Okay, we'll get rid of shotgun now. Let's see.
Invasive contaminants.
Oh, get it.
Clean cycle back to industrial state. That will repollute vilify. Good news, customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
Ooh. I have a feeling that's not the last we've seen of them, so stay on your toes. Oh, I think we were in here before, but then it's like I noped out of here. Get him!
One order of frickin' fan.
This is why you need Sam for these, because he can actually deal with the damn things. Ugh. Alright, there we go. Oh, jeez. It's like it's this way. Although, what's here? Curious.
Eyes up, folks. No queen in here.
Get him! Again! Sanitization, let's go.
Chocolate is an organic in less mud. Substance is resistant to single effort. Caffeine has no neutralizing effect on that toxin. On your right, customer. Has been sanitized.
Cool. Reject. I really need to go for like things I don't really need versus things we actually will need. Alright. Um Okay, I'm never let's see. Let's break that down. Do 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 do. Uh, there we go. Do do do.
I figured the mines were gonna be trouble. Didn't think they'd be crawling with mants. Must have gotten out of HIA a while ago, 'cause they've been busy here. Something about the tunnels here gets under your skin and into the worst parts of your head. Makes you feel not yourself. In case I don't make it out of here. Marauders. Must have followed me from OCI. Time to make tracks while the mants are busy. I'm shedding some extra weight. It's yours if you find it, whoever you are. You need it more than I do now.
Love it. Okay, I will keep that since that does that much amount of damage. Holy crap. Okay, I need to get something off this. Jeez. There we go.
Covering you. I love a good fight.
Let's see, you got anything? Nope, but you do. I mean, at least so far I'm not finding like something I need to dodge constantly. Man, it's like one benefit so far. Take those, because I always could use some ammo. Why not?
I don't know what those researchers were doing in here. I'm glad they stopped.
Okay. So where's that then? In... Let's see, it says 200. The marker would show... Okay, it's over that direction. Which we probably have to go this way. Let's go. I could drop some weapons, but it's like I also want to sell some things too. And plus, picking up all these ammos is always going to be beneficial. There we go. The deeper you go, the more you will find. Oh, we already were here. It's just a different route. Although being able to sprint would be nice. I love me slow walking, just like Powell. Which I'm kind of glad freaking. I'm glad Grounded doesn't have something like that. It's really nice. Let's see, can we even go in there? Nope. Alright, let's go.
Do you want a female I sing this to you? I must confess that my loneliness is killing me now. I must confess, I still believe, don't you know I still believe, when I am not with you, I lose my mind that you will be here and give me a sign. Hit me, baby.
Yo, Grandmaster, thank you for the resub for 10 months. How you doing, my dude? I mean, text-to-speech just did, so I guess. Uh, one more time. I don't know why that's just reminding me of that song. One more time, we're gonna celebrate. Why is a pistol so effective against these things? What the hell? The pistol should not be that effective against these creatures. Like, they're higher level. Jeez. If only there was an AI that could sing that song the frog does. Speaking of which, have you ever seen Spaceballs, Grandmaster? Just think of like that song the frog would do, like, hello my baby, hello my honey, hello my right time gal. It's always funny, that frog.
Benji, you remember that time? That time yeah, fishing down on Stellar Bay. You read my mind, Benj. Black sun on the water. Waves glinting like teeth. Swallow us whole. That sky. The rock. It's whispering, Benj. Yeah, you hear it too? Wants me to crawl. Crawl down deep. Let the beast consume. Benji. Can't hear you. You breathing? Ben?
One of the reasons to never really do drugs. So you want a female AI to sing to you? Not really. Is that a movie? Yeah, it's basically a parody of Star Wars. Like that one Robin Hood movie. That's basically a parody of Robin Hood. What was it? Robin Hood, Men in Tights, something like that. I was asking since, like, because there's a scene in Spaceballs that has, like, the chest busting from, like, the Alien movies. But it does, like, when it pops out of the guy's chest while they're in the diner, the alien does, like, the music number the frog would do. That one frog from Looney Tunes. Do do do. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my right time gal. Would you rather have a human female sing it instead? Sure. I'd be down for that. Do 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 do. There's gotta be a vending machine nearby. I need it badly to sell this stuff. Oh, I think there's one right there. If not, there's more than likely some vending machines in that building. Alright, let's head to there. Because human? Although I do tend to like some of those, like, AI covers of, like, real songs. Sometimes. Like, there's this one AI cover of, that Barbie song. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. That's some from the voice of, like, those, zombies from Call of Duty Black Ops. Hey, Barbie, I can. Or, like, there's a parody of Whistle from Flow Rider, and sung by Hank Hill from King of the Hill. Ooh, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We'll keep that one. Get rid of that. Get rid of the shovel. Seriously, why are we keeping these axes? I mean, if I wanted to with the AI, I could do it to piss some people off. You always run into those types of people on social media no matter what. Whoa. Whew. That scared me a bit. Let's see, let's get rid of the pipe. Get rid of those. Can't believe it's not borscht. It's all like a play on. I can't believe it's not butter. That's funny. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. That. I always get rid of the smokes. I have maple syrup in this? Interesting. You're not getting younger, Nick. You'll need to soon slow down, settle down. Even if it's with AI. Nah, I will settle with an actual human being. I will settle down with a human being. Lol. I don't see the point in settling down with AI to begin with. There's always bound to be someone out there. Just have to go through a road of pain until you find the right one. As far as I'm been told. Did I have electric shotgun? I'm just gonna sell this because we already have a shotgun. We have two of them, but oh, we do. Why am I keeping this then? Because you won't be alone before it's too late for you. Ooh. Some acid. Oh, I definitely know one. Oh, I think that mod is attached to that, unfortunately. Let's see. 280. Alright, that's enough weight. Oh, that's cool. Happy for you, YouTube. Let's see, but I could have sworn I got ready. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, I gotta go up there. Wait. What's it say? Oh. Okay, yeah, it is that area. Okay. Mhm. Only 2 more months until Black Friday. Hell yeah. You ready for the best day of the year for retail life, Grandmaster? Oh wait, you work in the back, so you'll be fine. It'll just be like the rest of the employees that will just suffer in the front. Oh damn. Ooh.
Hey, not bad for a scrappy little team. This is a fine hideout.
Your Black Friday can find some neat stuff. Trying to think what to find on Black Friday, because, well, I might just get some like upgrades for the computer. Oh, you know, that would be the perfect time to look into like a new fan for the computer. For some reason, like one of the fans on my computer just like are not doing so great. Like they're always going fast whenever I boot it up. Or even like that second monitor Red showed me. It's like, hey, maybe it'll go on sale on Black Friday. There you go. Hey, let's go to the Ice Palace one next. 'Cause now we've actually finished the DLC. So we don't need to come back on this. Oh. It was cool. Let's fast travel to the ship. Mhm. Let's see. What to transfer over? Oh, right. Let's transfer this, and this. Wait, it's how much? What the hell? The pet. 2 weapons, Iron's weapon, handcrafted energy axe bears a striking resemblance to the past extermination tool. Ooh, I'll have to try it out when we get. So I'm curious. How much credits do we got? Okay. Where's that new one? Oh, there it is. I can only do 327 damage. Boo. But it's like we have so much now. Let's see. I kind of get why they have basic weaponry in this, because, like, now we actually have it. Ooh, Funtime Barrel. Because you can just have, like, different builds and such. Alright, let's see what we got here. Sure grip. Let's see. Mr. Acid. Mr. Ouch. Oh. I like the looks of that. Mr. Power. I was like a machete at that point. Oh, direct mod installed. Shame you can't modify. Wait, what about? Oh, you can. Yeah, let's give you Mr. Acid. So I'm sure that will actually come in handy. New barrel mod. Sure. Oh, of course, we even got a little bit lighter. Um, Another fun time barrel, because, I mean, that's going to come in handy. Let's see. Jeez. See that one right there. There's nothing really to repair because they all have the regular damage. Alright, let's go this direction. Oh, that's right, we're going here. You know, this would be the perfect mission to test out the new science weapon for.
We've reached HR. S-10 before, Captain.
Ooh, I like the look of it already.
I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
Why don't we bring Felix with us? Thank you, Siri. Ooh, it's even got like panthers or some kind of cat.
Battery levels before initiating an extended sanitization session.
God, the science weapons are just so cool looking. I kind of see why you have the basic looking weapons, because it does seem like it gives you like plenty of variety to build, so you can experiment. But it's like, I also do prefer like the more unique looking ones. Which, I mean, even then, to an extent, they do give like some unique looking stuff, but I guess it's hard to have like a proper opinion of something like that then. Oh, at least Outer Worlds do have like more unique looking ones. So, I mean, that's just how I look at it at the moment. Ooh. Alright. Let's see what's in here. More booze to sell. Identification card. Ooh, I got a necklace. Magnum. I'm sure there's like something for the pistol I can upgrade. So what we've seen so far. This place has to be abandoned because I haven't seen enemy yet.
Oh, I see you have activated your holographic shroud, Captain. Excellent. Becoming indistinguishable from an authentic UDL trooper will prove advantageous to your current situation. A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged our ship in Cascadia, Captain. Wait, who are you? No one told me we had security forces deployed on the station already. Roger that. Just as a precaution, I'm sure you won't mind if we turn on the station's security systems. Can't be too careful. We'd hate to leave this location undefended after a close call with outlaws.
Jeez.
That should have been fixed by now. As you say, we'll just head out then. Safe travel, soldier.
Huh.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
You've got a real fine way with words.
There we go.
Proximity analysis. External film sterilization measures employed. Caution. Contact with electrical currents can be lethal to customers.
There we go. Get rid of that. So we can actually get across. Let's see, what do we do? Alright, there we go. Energy cells. Always can use those no matter what. Let's see. Open up. What we got? More stuff to sell.
Entering quiet mode.
That's not entering quiet mode. You're just telling people it's here. That's literally what you're doing. If you were in quiet mode, would you say that and alert guards?
Scanning for C2547. Grade rated contaminants.
What the hell? Let's see. Logs. Claire, James. There we go. And what's
Know
up?
something? You might be the finest agent Subblade ever hired. Shertrand. I've seen that name before somewhere. Cascadia, right?
Oh, this should be fun. Oh, there was another safe here? Ooh, don't mind if I do. More stuff to sell. This game encourages me to do that. Yeah. It's weird. I would never really do that as much. Especially in Borderlands. Until there was like performance issues. Thanks, Randy Pitchfork. You're the best. You know? Oh, we go up here. Just in case there's any more loot. Just being your average loot goblin. There we go. Let's see. I think we go back to ground break, right? So I think that's what we'll do. Alright.
Sam, I must confess, I have not been cleaned for far too long. You're sure this will... Oh, yes. That's the spot exactly. Why, I didn't expect you to be so thorough. I am ashamed to admit. Oh, Captain, there you are. Pardon, but perhaps you could afford us some privacy, please?
Sure.
Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts.
I have to sell those because, like, why would I waste valuable resources on that? Where's the pistols I have? Except for, like, this revolver. Oh, it goes down a little bit. Let's see. Zap. Magazine clip goes up higher, too. Let's go with that one. more fun time barrels. Actually, yeah, let's go with that one. Jeez, I kind of wish you had, like, I kind of get why you don't have, like, a little... Yeah, actually, wait, that makes sense why you have no vendor here. Okay, we head back to Groundbreaker.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Greetings, customer.
Says Sam, we bring the usual. So we only bring Sam if we are going to be in some form of combat. Yeah, if there's anything low, like I'm selling it, because there's no need carrying it. Sell junk. Let's see. Always could use some energy ammo. And heavy ammo. Why not? It's Spacer's choice. I can't really be like that towards them now after like that DLC, because
knock you out hard. PNP, I can't believe it's not working.
yeah, it sounds like the droids from Star Wars. Oh, no.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain. I heard about that. While my lawyers scratch their heads wondering how we deal with human salvage, I'm leaving the researchers in hibernation. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station? I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already. After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know. Maybe the worst. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters. Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain? You call that an open mind? All right, here goes. Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
I knew it. Aliens from other worlds been visiting Halcyon.
At least one of your crew can keep an open mind. But this isn't some Aetherwave serial millstone. This is reality. Hear me out. I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
This doesn't feel at all right, Captain.
Damn, she's serious. Tragic, ain't it? What age does to your mental faculties?
Your crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions? If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside. Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch. No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep. Sharing my findings took a calculated risk. If you were a spy, I doubt you'd even realize it. Only your cells would know.
Jeez.
Probably nothing to worry about, as long as you don't start growing tentacles or slowing down time. Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species, and I need you to put a bullet through her skull. Just think of it as salvaging hope from the smoking wreckage of humanity. This is your initiation into a future with sublight. Want a steady position in our ranks? Buy one with a bullet. Well, there's your usual fee. What else do you want? A promotion? It's yours. Even better. I'll owe you one. She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team. It's cute that you'd think that about me. I just want to add savior of humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage. Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive. Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab. We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension tanks, how much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain. An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep. This keycard will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
Alright, that sounds good. Alright, let's head out. Ever since I had those pizza rolls, my tongue has been weird.
CNP Borston Bacon.
Do 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 do. Do where we going? Oh wait, do we need to? Oh, Terra 2.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
There we go. Mm-hmm. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. There we go. Alright, let's get a minute. Yes. Oh! Let's just fast travel. Duh. There we go. Now we actually there. Go to that place. Oh, steal them.
Magazines, no posters, not a Rizzo's in sight. What a pile.
Down below. Sealed off. Interesting. There we go. Please bark at a tiger while riding a bear. I will try my best to do that. You know, I could do that, Monster Hunter. Actually thinking about that. Like, hey, I have a bear named Cheeseburger.
Smells like the med bays, only wealthier.
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside? You're in my house, and I'm not fucking around. Start talking. My what conspiracy? Let's talk about this. Please, I think there's been a crucial misunderstanding. If you came looking for some elaborate scheme, it isn't here. All I'm doing is trying to keep Halcyon alive.
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving. The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't last under these conditions. So, the board let me approach the problem from a different angle. I believed that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have. I know. I was there. Thomas was the first to take the gas. A simple test, he said. I told him not to, but he insisted. We learned a lot from his autopsy. Enough that we could try it on each other and know when to stop. No one else died. I must find a cure so his sacrifice isn't in vain.
Let's look this up real quick, because I'm kind of curious. Let's see. The Outer Worlds. This is interesting. Ice Alice. Let's see, we're at the part. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Here still has a matters. He's not too keen. Oh.
There are other teams. We didn't want to experiment on human test subjects, so we used the only resources we had. Each other. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back.
I wish this was a 13-day stream, by the way, since I'm off for... Oh, that's why you put... Okay, now I get it. At the moment, we'll be able to watch you mostly on around 1 p.m. tomorrow to something around 10 next month. No, not the 10th, I meant the 2nd next Thursdays. Okay, now I get the whole thing. I don't think you did. Because I would have remembered this. So, okay, that's why I could see why you're like, wanted this, like, really long stream thing. I mean, next week I'll be streaming, like, every day, so... Well, starting to anyway, because, like, all the games I have planned for Dreadtober, so there'll be plenty of stuff. So, after all, I mean, not gonna do a 312-hour stream, but I will be streaming every day, though, for, like, minimum, like, 4 to 5, so... Depend on the game, because I also have Little Nightmares free. I want to do in, like, one sitting. Or at least try to. Since I did, like, Little Nightmares 2 and that type of thing. So. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, unfortunately, none of that, sadly. What's with Caster Cafe just being so slow with the chat? The hell? I'll have to look into that later. Oh, especially I feel like how tired I was after yesterday. I didn't realize it was live for 9 hours yesterday. Jeez. Ugh.
You could always shoot me. I assume that's why you're here. If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony. The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher. I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander? If working with Wells is the only way I can save the colony, then I will damn well do it. I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive. That'll do, sucker. Now move along. The doc has a lot of work ahead of her. Tidying up and such.
Wow, that didn't take too long to do. Alright, we'll get out of here. We care about our mental health too much. That and actually losing weight and, like, sleeping. Which I feel is, that and, like, those three things are very important to do. So I need to lose a lot of weight before December. So there's that. I also spend time with people IRL, so it's like that is a thing too. Yeah. Do 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 do. Alright, let's go. Do 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 do. Let's go. Da 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 da.
I believe your choice to spare Chartrand would be considered the honorable path, yes? Sublight's money is inconsequential in the face of ethics.
Oh boy, that character's gonna have a, we're gonna have a lovely chat with that character, for sure. Oh, Lilia's gonna love this. I can already tell. Ooh, I'm gonna turn the fan on. Suddenly it got hot in here. Alright, gotta replace the light bulb tomorrow. It's been using like my my desk lamp for pretty much like light. Let's see. It's Spacer's choice.
Rizzo's purple-berry punch.
I don't care about Rizzo's things.
Is it done? Well, damn. Contractor grew a conscience. As your employer, I'm both angry and disappointed. I'll add that to your file. Technically, I owe you an exit interview. Care to justify your betrayal of our species, or are we finished here? You're awfully quick to trust someone who offed her colleagues and called it a good start. Out of my office. We're done.
The thanks we get for showing a little integrity.
You think maybe she's got an itchy trigger finger? I don't want to find out.
Alright, let's get out of here. Let's do long distance.
CNP near maple syrup. He's near this.
Alright, let's look at long distance. Let's see. Oh, there we go.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself?
Jeez.
Careful, that's my communications terminal.
Okay.
Doctor, you have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
I'm impressed, Captain. I almost expected you wouldn't go through with it. Your signal made it through. We've pinpointed Dr. Wells's orbital lab. Excellent work. Come visit me in Byzantium. We need to have a talk about the future of this colony. Meet me in my office. I've authorized your ship at my personal landing pad.
Adjutant Akande has ended her call. Rather rudely, if I might say, considering she didn't sign off. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Let's see. What to upgrade now? Let's see. Well, let's do perks first. More XP. Alright, skills. Let's do a few for that. And let's do Persuade, Intimidate. We got 2, so I.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
There we go.
Not so fast. All right, you're clear. The adjutant's expecting you. Go on through.
All right. Let's go. Do 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 do.
I admit part of me expected you to stand by your old friend. For better or worse, Wells was responsible for putting you back on your feet. That said, he's also a wanted criminal. For information regarding his whereabouts, you are entitled to collect a reward from Percival. I understand you've infiltrated the Ministry. The things you discovered there must have been shocking, even disturbing. Halcyon is on the verge of a total systems collapse. The truth is ugly and difficult to accept, but we must accept the truth before we can move forward. Malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will come next, followed by starvation, followed by a breakdown of society, followed by extinction. I know this must come as a surprise to you. I imagine you have questions.
Guess Monarch folk ain't the only ones fucked around here. That ain't exactly an uplifting thought.
I know your face. Stellar Bay's most infamous hunter. How curious that you've thrown your lot in with the captain. Monarch may harbor delusions of independence, but make no mistake. You are a part of our colony. If we fall, Monarch falls with us.
Is that why we were suffering plague in Edgewater? Malnutrition? All those folks sick and dying, and you knew why the whole time?
Yes, Miss Holcomb, we knew why. We've known for some time that Edgewater was dying. The colony itself is dying. The suffering you experienced in Edgewater, the disease, the starvation, will soon spread across Halcyon unless we act. I won't pretend the truth isn't damning. Yes, the colony is on the verge of collapse, but there is a way to save it. I'll answer however I can. The Lifetime Employment Program is not some malevolent strategy of an evil mastermind. There's no dark secret buried in the fine print. The program is logical, it's reasonable, it's merciful, and most importantly, it will work. Byzantium is the beating heart of our colony. And as long as Byzantium survives, Halcyon may one day recover from the collapse. We must protect this city at any cost. Help me execute the Lifetime Employment Program, and you will have earned a place of honor in Byzantium. You will live in comfort and want for nothing. We've already crossed the point of no return. The collapse has already begun. You must have noticed the signs in Emerald Vale. Malnutrition, disease, high mortality rates. This is a permanent famine, Captain. We've done all we can to curb their hunger. Very soon, people are going to realize they're starving. A famine is a problem of logistics as well as marketing. Your workers must remain productive on as little food as possible, and they must always believe that food is plentiful. Before you interfered in Roseway, Dr. Anton Crane was on the verge of developing a powerful appetite suppressant. It would have made his career. The solution is a temporary one. Before long, our workers are going to feel the effects of starvation. The Lifetime Employment Program is our only viable option. When you turned Phineas Wells over to me, I knew I could rely on you. You've demonstrated your ability to place duty above sentiment. And you deliver results. That quality alone is enough to separate you from the board's army of indecisive bureaucrats. You don't have to like me, Captain. As long as you're willing to work with me. I can't save this colony alone. I need someone capable of working outside the system. Someone who can get things done. When I first discovered the truth, I was shocked, even disgusted. I wondered how we'd allowed a colony like Halcyon to fall into disarray. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the colony had sown the seeds of its own destruction. We have become lazy and decadent. We smother ourselves in meaningless bureaucracies. We deliberate and argue and procrastinate. I admit, I occasionally fantasize about making an executive decision without having some tedious committee questioning my every move. Do you have any idea how much paperwork is involved in ordering someone's execution through the usual channels? It's positively maddening. We need to talk about Emerald Vale. Thanks to your meddling, Edgewater is without power. Operations have ground to a halt. You've left us with a useless town draining our resources. Edgewater needs to go. I want you to wipe the town out. No survivors.
I will hunt beasts until I'm out of ammunition, and then I'll fight a good long while after. But I am not about to mow down a crowd of innocent people.
Then I suggest you find your courage. Or pretend you're hunting beasts.
You're a monster.
Someone has to be. Now is not the time for half measures, Captain. I need a decision from you. No. Allowing thousands of colonists to starve to death because we couldn't make one cold-blooded decision is insane. What I'm suggesting is absolutely logical.
You talk less like a human than mechanicals I've known.
I am responsible for every single human life in this colony. Do you imagine I relish the thought of killing some of them to save the rest? Steel your spine, Captain. Do what needs to be done. When you diverted power to the botanical lab, you spelled the end of Edgewater. But the town is still hanging on, still living off whatever meager resources we send them. With every passing day, Edgewater leeches more of our limited resources. The town is a rotting limb, and we must be surgeons. Because we were negligent. You're right, the colony can't possibly feed itself, and it's our fault. This is our mess, and the only way we're cleaning it up is by taking action. I'm not asking you to be a murderer. I'm asking you to be a surgeon. Edgewater is a necrotic limb on the body of the colony. It must be severed. We don't have any other option. The colony is on the verge of collapse, and we no longer have the luxury of easy solutions. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be, Captain. I rather like you, and I'd hate to have you shot for disobeying a direct order. Not true. You can choose to say, "Yes, ma'am," or "At once, Madam Adjutant," or "As you wish," or even, "I'll take care of it." I'm disappointed. I was so sure you had potential.
Get ready.
Bring them down!
You got it, Captain.
Oh shit, the amount of damage is nuts! I have no regrets when it comes to this weapon, holy crap. There's that guy out. Well, I know once we go down there, it's gonna be blazing gunfire. Jeez, the damage this thing does. Oh, this is gonna help me out with that. The rest of this base game for sure.
Huh? Here they come! What was
Sure, I'll take all this. You give me that. Hell yeah. Ooh, more ammo for me. So, take all that. Alright, let's get...
Huh? What? What was
Any more troops around here? No? Okay, let's head back to the ship. I guess we're gonna be finishing the story then? Jeez, I didn't think I was actually gonna finish it today. What are we gonna do tomorrow then? If that's the case. Guess we can finish Spire 1 then.
You killed the adjutant? We are outlaws in the truest sense of the word now. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Certainly, Captain. I was hoping you would ask.
It was the law-forsaken parasites. I had become obsessed. My quest to stop them. To avenge my partner, Philip. And my ex-partner, Bernice. And Lieutenant Jurgen. And those two informants had brought me to Rizzo's distillery. But it wasn't just the triple distilled deliciousness of Rizzo's Spectrum brand vodka that I found there. It was death. I made sure the Brain Eaters paid the price. But at what cost to me? It's you.
This is the Halcyon News Network with breaking news. Halcyon Helen has been murdered. Administrator Ludovico of Rizzo's refused to answer the big question on everyone's mind. Who will Spectrum Vodka's next spokesperson be? Claiming that a special investigation must be concluded first.
Captain, we have a communication coming in from one Administrator Ludovico.
Get off the transmission, Cedric. We agreed to let me do the negotiating. Law be with you, friend. I am Administrator Ludovico of the famed Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. But there's no need to stand on formality. You may address me as Mr. Her death is the tragedy of our lifetime. As the face of our new product line, her murder is a stain on the Rizzo's brand. She was scheduled to unveil our newest product, Spectrum Brown, before this tragic event. But we cannot move forward with our unveiling until we apprehend the killer.
Just want to see how long this DLC is. Mhm.
All right, Ludovico, that's enough. You don't know what you're doing. Let me handle this. Captain Hawthorne, I've been looking forward to meeting Adjutant Akonde's favorite gun. Cedric Kincannon, Sublight Underground. I'm so glad we're hiring a third-party investigator. No one wants to see a troop of UDL guards stomping all over my hotel. Least of all me. The murder of Halcyon Helen is a heinous assault on this colony. I look forward to watching you find the miscreant responsible and drag them out of the shadows. Two-bit actor. Oh, Captain. This isn't Spencer Woolrich we're talking about. This is Halcyon Helen, Princess of Periodicals, Duchess of Dramaturgy. You would not believe the money she made us on Dissident Busters.
For law's sake, Cedric, could you show a little discretion and not bring up your contraband operations in front of an outsider?
Ludovico, you wound me. I'm establishing rapport with our new contractor. Let's not give him the impression that you can't be trusted.
Do you really want to do this right now, Cedric? You want to antagonize me while I'm negotiating a contract. Because I promise you, I'll win.
First sensible thing I've heard all day. My apologies, Mr. Ludovico. That was unprofessional of me. Captain, I'm Constable Maria Keene. Hiring a third-party investigator was my idea. I've been studying your dossier. You are Adjutant Akonde's most reliable freelancer. If the second most powerful person in Halcyon can depend on you, then I'd like to think we can depend on you. As far as I'm concerned, you're the ideal inspector for this case.
Do.
I'm pleased to hear that. The future of our complex may depend on your success. I'll leave you in the constable's care. Mr. Kincannon and I must have a word.
Fine. Bud Rizzo's is paying for that hotel room.
I can't tell you how grateful I am for your help. And even though they may not show their gratitude, I know Administrator Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon appreciate your involvement. Mr. Kincannon could lose his spaceport if board authorities took over the investigation, and if Rizzo's is forced to cancel its unveiling, we might never recover.
Transmission terminated. Captain, we are now cleared to land at the Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. There are several reasons why someone would hire your services. In descending order of likelihood, they are as follows: desperation, confusion, mistaken identity, inebriation, and genuine faith in your abilities. Eridanos is a hydrogen-helium gas giant, distinguished by a well-defined ring system. The Eridanos Atmospheric Complex is a system of land masses propelled through a thin layer of the upper atmosphere, where humans are potentially capable of surviving.
Let's see. Let's just get this over with. Because I'd rather just do it, because I'm not really interested in DLC, especially being like a detective thing.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Alright, let's get this over with. Now let's see what we need to do. Alright, let's go. Because I would need a hamburger or something with it. Because I don't know, cheese with... I mean, just cheese with ketchup doesn't sound that appetizing. Let's make a separate save. Or, if we are to, yeah, let's make a separate save.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me. What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion. Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation. Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse, and the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause.
True.
That makes 2 things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved. Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
Yeah, especially after playing the DLC, it's like, the board will do something sinister like that, and to cover up their tracks.
Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish? You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly 0 progress. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers. Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope. Merciful gibbering law!
don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately. I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it. Certainly. How can I help? It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny. Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon when I rescued you, and that turned out fine, mostly. That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but the maneuver was well within acceptable margins of risk. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule. The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors.
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
Let's see. It's a locker. Let's take that. That was like the one I wanted to grab. 2. I'll grab the O one just in case. Let's see, what do you get from it? I mean, stat-wise. I'll probably keep it around. Let's see.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive. If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra too. Or the sun. The Hope is the Crownbreaker's prettier, sleeker sister. She wandered off and got lost for 70 years, but just recently was found. Also, there are hundreds of thousands of frozen organic life forms hibernating in her hold. Forgetfulness can be an early warning sign of asphyxiation due to loss of pressurization. Are you breathing comfortably, Captain? I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive. Remember that you are not insured.
Yeah, let's bring him with us, because I feel like he's going to be probably more useful since he knows how to hack. So, there's that. Let's see his armor. Let's see, 508. Yeah, let's give him that. Then we'll give him the shrink rings. Why not? Now let's look at his armor. 40. Oh wow, he needs an upgrade.
Power's out. What? Huh? Oh, good. A fight.
Cleaning cycle complete.
Let's see, it's always reject. There we go.
Incoming.
Done for. Customer, your vitals are in disarray.
Looking good, soldier.
Okay, I thought there would be something in here. My bad. Let's go this way.
System of Individual Security. Error. Hope crew data not found. Identify yourself. Error. Hibernation pod access registered. A fine of 10,000 bitumen.
This must be unsettling for you, Captain.
Let's see what's inside.
Incoming! That's the last of them.
Ooh. Oh, what's down below? I'm kind of curious now. Oh, upstairs, never mind. More stuff to sell. Steel.
Unexpected. But that action is not authorized.
Everyone on the right.
There we go. Thank you.
Well, what was that?
Better take a look.
Putting trash in its rightful place for more than 70 years.
Okay, we'll actually head down now. Oh, yeah, let's let's pretend we did not see that.
Greetings, authorized personnel.
Let's see, skills. We'll put one towards let's do science weapon damage. For Sam, let's do First damage dealt by the companion for a short time after performing their companion ability. Might as well, since we're gonna be dealing with that for a while. It's gonna be like another 9-hour stream. I will not do that though, because I'm gonna force myself to do that much. Jeez. At least until like Little Nightmares 3 drops.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him. Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do. Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up. Searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. It will go great, Captain. I am almost 4.01% certain we will not die. Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved? Jump starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Well, it's been a good life.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
Well, let's see how this goes. Whew.
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him. Let's get out of here.
Error. Hope crew data not found. Identify yourself. Error. Hibernation pod. Registered.
There we go. Oh, definitely wasn't really beat up. The security wasn't really beefed up like he said. Interesting.
Captain, I am receiving... Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
The board is here. They've found me somehow. They're about to blast my door open. I can't stop them from getting me, and there isn't enough time to explain everything. But there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible? How can I be of assistance? Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? How often do I make jokes about chemistry? Periodically. Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice.
It's Spacer's Choice.
My pleasure, Captain. As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders. I have lots of minutes. I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time.
Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope? When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative. Traveling the system with you, Captain. Do you know what it feels like when, as you may be aware, in our travels together?
Let's head towards the lab.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Oh yeah, let's give Felix and them their upgrades. Sure, why not? Damn, I should have actually done that before. Let's see. Yeah, why not? I think he has like little sticky notes. Let's see, what time is it? 9:45. Oh, we still got. Go after. At least the pig's okay. That's the important thing. No pigs were harmed. He must be alive, because where else would he be? Okay, he has to be alive. There's no way he died. Confront the chairman. Brave New World. So this is the final mission. Alright, let's go. Damn, Phineas did die. What's the wait? Oh, we're gonna head towards some place first to sell some stuff. Besides, what are we gonna go to anyway? I'm kind of curious.
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Those board goons kidnapped Mr. Phineas and hauled him away to Tartarus. How are we gonna get him out?
Breaking Phineas Wells out of a maximum security penitentiary. I can't think of a better lost cause to commit ourselves to.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain. I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
You didn't hire me to think. And I ain't about to start now. You're my boss. And I'll walk into fire with you.
I think it's insane. But maybe the colony needs a healthy dose of insanity right about now.
I know it's dangerous. And I won't lie and say I'm not scared out of my wits. But I couldn't live with myself if we didn't do something.
You're asking for more than bravery from us, Captain. But there are worse ways to go than dying for a good cause. I'm in.
Let Sam get the grime out. It's what our units do best.
The entire plan is a terrible idea, but I admire your bravado, Captain, which leads me to illogically believe, against the odds, that you will be successful.
We gonna prepare? Sure. Guess I could give my ass-kicking boots another coat of polish. You got some sort of plan in mind?
The fewer folks we got to hurt, the better. Maybe on our way out, we let all those poor souls locked up in there go free.
Sure, boss. You do the talking. I'll pack a few more rounds of ammo.
Alright. I at least want to sell some things first, considering like how much weight we have at the moment.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Alright, let's continue. Alright, this should be interesting. Alright, let's sell. Alright. 84. Oh, 100. Whoa. Let's see, what's her armor? 64. Oh, we're giving her that. Jeez. Oh yeah, same as bot. Like how Sam didn't say anything. It's like, well, he's a bot. So. Yo, Kirby Mom, thank you for the raid. Now it's just doing the music twice. I don't know why. At the same time. That is weird. But, welcome on, Raiders. Let me give you a shout out first. I just turned the alert off just to be safe in case I was going to do it twice, because it's going to do that. But welcome on, Raiders. If you're new and don't know me, my name is Dragodon. Dragodon. I'm a broadcaster. I mostly play Monster Hunter, platformers, RPGs, Souls-likes, horror games, occasionally some Plants vs. Zombies. Currently we are near the final of the Outer Worlds, which is pretty fun. I want to check out the games since the Outer Worlds 2 is coming out next month, and I never really got into these types of games before. I've tried Fallout 3, New Vegas, which funny enough, same developer. Fallout 4, I even tried Skyrim, which I know people love those games, but wasn't really for me. But so far, been really liking this game. Pretty solid Western RPG. Yeah. But how you, Gerbemon? What were you up to today, my dude? We're just selling some stuff real quick, and then we're gonna be buying some additional weapon ammo. They even have any ammo, which oh, they do. Cool. It's like we got plenty of to spare. Ooh, more ammo. Gonna break our friend out of prison. Let's see how this goes. Oh, you're playing the gacha game. Tomo's got the new character to almost forgot about her because the food drive we had at church day. Ah, that's fair. Well, how was the food drive at your church? Hopefully, that went well. And did you get the new character you've been wanting? Gotta love when this. Where is the freaking? Is this the thing? Yes, it is. Okay, this is the USB cable. Ooh. There we go. Now connect it to the PS5, and I can rapidly charge it. Unlimited banners for that only gacha. Okay, that's good. So, basically guaranteed drop them. Good, that's how it should be. Jeez. Maximum security plan, I think we're not kidding about it being that. Jeez. You're about to assault the Labyrinth on Tartarus and determine the fate of the Holocron colony. Save modes after this point can finish the main story on Tartarus. Side quests and download content such as Peril of Gorgon will be unavailable for any save mode beyond this point. If there is anything you want to do before entering the prison, do it now before you cross the point of no return. Fine, I'll make an additional save because I could do the DLC at my own time. Because I have a second DLC I can do, but at the same time, I want to get this done. I like how it gives me the option to save. Like, that's what I hit no to do.
That we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time. Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows:
Jeez.
0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return. I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain unless you do not return within 876,541,652 hours. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
What the hell? I want to say that.
I wager it'll take a bit longer than it takes you to lose your patience and storm out of your ship looking to get shot. To be honest, that'd make my job a lot easier. You come out, we shoot you full of holes, and then everyone goes about their day worry-free. Except you. You'll be dead. Alright. I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the idea of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die. Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge. How can I be of assistance? See you soon, Captain.
See you soon, Ada.
Remember that you are not insured.
Alright, let's do... yeah. Let's see how this goes. Alright, we're gonna try and get this done. Gotta say, the build-up is really good. I just hope, like, if there is a final boss, it's actually fun and interesting. So that was my own problem with A Plague Tale: Innocence. Like, the build-up was cool, the fight itself was not really that great.
Now it's our turn. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, Mardad.
Processing data. Security patrol initiated. Error. Error. Registered.
Flawlessly finished.
Wait for company ammo. Keep your shoulders up.
Let's go this way. Really? Nothing up here? That's lame. This is the reason I got so many of those to begin with. Alright, let's try it again. Whew, this is gonna be tough. But I am up for the challenge. I will say, never play on hard mode for your first playthrough unless you're just a masochist. Just like me. I just thought, oh, this would be fine, but I do like the extra difficulty. Even though there were moments where it just felt like, especially in the DLC, where it felt too spongy. Recommend level 25, my ass. Especially how spongy those things got.
The captain is right by us. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, Mardad.
Somebody toss me some garbage up. Open fire! I need backup!
What? Oh, for fuck's sakes. They must have balanced it with the DLC weapons. Don't tell me I have to do a separate save just for this. I really don't want to do. But at the same time, I understand. Just so I don't have to do these constant load. Okay, I'll make a separate save just to save time. There we go. Alright, let's go. Let's go.
The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, Mardad.
Somebody toss this garbage up. What was that? Dump the bodies in the rest of the garbage.
Oh. Oh, come on.
And maintenance job fulfilled.
Now let's see. I got the start themes I can use. Let's pick that lock.
Task classification, easy peasy.
This might be the loneliest place in the whole system.
What's our armor at? I'm kind of curious. 79? I'll give her this one. Because it has a little bit more stats. Oh, geez. I guess because I have... that gives her way more defense. Jeez.
Would you like Sam to tidy up this area? Waiting for confirmation command. Confirmation command not received.
Just remember, stay clear from the bots. Or just in general, the employees. Oh. Well, this makes things easier. Let's see. Yeah, we'll sell that. Why not? Nothing really needs to be repaired. What do they have? She has the... Oh, I'm just gonna give her something else that's gonna be more worth it. Oh, especially with the melee weapon damage. Oh, we're giving her something more worth it. Um... Let's see, what could I give? As far as, like, guns go. The other one. I mean, that does a lot more damage, so of course I'm gonna give that to her. And then, yeah, let's give it a hammer. Why not? I wish they would let you edit that one. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that does more damage. Never mind. No wonder he does so much damage. Oh my god. That's just nuts. Always get more. Um. Ooh, good shit. Okay, let's make another save, because I want to have it just be safe instead of loading all the way back there. Alright, let's get to the pit. Make eye contact, just run.
System alert. Security prime alert. Error. Error. Register.
Ah, joke's on you.
Let's go, troops. Stellar base counting on us.
Muting volume now.
What was that?
They're close.
Hold it. Something about you. No, I meant your uniform. Yeah.
That's funny. Well, good thing I did that first, before... Jeez. cameras. High society secret. You gross. Open up.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight.
Okay, I definitely have enough ammo.
Consider equipping a pack of Sam's special
Jeez.
stain out remover. It's place on residual black splatter.
After all you've done, all the work you've destroyed, all the money you've cost me, your misguided crusade has doomed Halcyon. That crackpot's plan is ludicrous. We have steps, action items, budgets, and reports. All he's got is a guilty conscience and lofty dreams. In any other circumstance, I'd admire your boldness. In this one, however, I have only 2 words for you. Fuck off. No call for... You unbelievable bastard! Sophia should be the one wasting her time with you, but you killed her. I'll have you hanged, quartered, bankrupted. Thankfully, you're in a prison already. Find the nearest cell and wait until I'm done here. Then I'll drag you to the executioner myself. Is that what you think you're doing? This path of wanton societal disruption? You call that being a savior? I call it sabotage. You know what saboteurs get, Captain? Summary executions. In the next room is the finest automechanical purveyor of death ever made. Try not to scratch the paint with your skull. It was fucking expensive. Absolutely not. Akande was always the sociable one, not me. Need I repeat the magic 2 words?
Nope. There we go.
Incoming!
There we go!
Frickin' fan coming up. Cycle complete.
Was that it? Oh. I wasn't so bad. These drones can give me anything? Oh, they are. Plenty of energy cells. Let's go.
After all, why must I always defend myself?
Let's see. That wasn't so bad.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You lunatic. You broke into the board's own fortress and killed the chairman just to rescue one doddering old man? You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough. Ah, all in a day's work for you, huh? You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated. I would like nothing more than to celebrate this victory, but we have a serious problem on our hands. Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option.
Damn.
We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own. Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us? When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong. I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all. I'm just the one who set you on your path. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
Oh, for sure.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together. The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made their way to Adelaide McDevitt's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community. The rest were turned away and likely died of starvation. Nevertheless, Adelaide's camp grew into a well-established town. Adelaide McDevitt refused to cooperate with the ongoing effort to save Halcyon from collapse. A sympathetic deserter stole a copy of her research and delivered it to the Hope's scientists. It is unclear how useful Adelaide's research was. An optimistic estimate suggests her work may have bought Halcyon another few years of survival. Adelaide would never know. She died that winter. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Even the Gorgon asteroid, though a distant enigma to most of Halcyon, felt the aftershocks of your actions. The destroyed Adrenatime synthesizer became a symbol of the board's cruelty and a rallying point for Wells and his scientists as they sought to build a more humane, ethical Halcyon. They cleared the dead from Gorgon's laboratories and repurposed them to aid in the crucial work of solving the colony's nutrition crisis. Gorgon, which had once sown death and destruction across Halcyon, became a source of hope and renewal. The Gorgon Project's final explosive end was bittersweet for Olivia Ambrose. She wandered the colony's fringes alone, searching for others like her who despised the board and meant to destroy them. In time, she found Phineas Wells and his cadre of scientists, and she joined them in their efforts to save Halcyon. For a while, she even knew an uneasy peace. But for all that, Olivia found purpose in Wells' project. She was always haunted by the memory of her daughter, Minnie, who hadn't lived to see the better world they were building. She never did forgive herself for the horror her work had wrought on Halcyon. But she remembered fondly the daring captain who'd put an end to it at last. In spite of everything, the Gorgon asteroid remained a sobering reminder of the potential for progress and disaster in humanity's most ambitious efforts. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker, and Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name, and in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past, and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the Ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you? The unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon. Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Damn. Oh, that was fun. Well, we're ready to play The Outer Worlds 2 when it comes out. Well, we'll be waiting until November because Dreadtober takes priority. But yeah, I generally had a fun time with the game. I definitely look forward to playing on Series X, just so I can also now experience it with the mouse and keyboards, but generally, I would recommend it. It's a game that doesn't overstay its welcome, has a solid story to it, decent gameplay, so just a lot to it that would make it an enjoyable experience. I'm definitely looking forward to when it comes to the sequel and see what it has to offer, especially the weaponry looks really cool from what we've seen in the trailers, so it makes a bit more variety. But yeah, generally a fun time. So, what will we do on tomorrow? We'll probably do Spyro. It's I got nothing else. I'll think of what we'll do, because I don't know what else to do. But anyways, I'll just let always do it for today. But before we go, would like to thank people that tuned to the stream today. If you're just lurking, much appreciated. But yeah, next time we do Outer Worlds, it'll be Outer Worlds 2. And I will see you guys then. Bye-bye.